Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time coming to my channel, my name is Tuya and I welcome you. So in this video I'm going to be talking about cultural differences.
Yes, welcome guys. This is part 3 of 3 parts. This is the last part of this series of talking about the American culture. There's so many things to talk about, but I have divided it into 3 sessions. I can talk about more in future.
And to be safe, everywhere you go, do not talk about politics. Oh my God, Americans are so divided between the liberals and the conservatives. Especially at work, just keep off. Do not talk about your opinions at work. Do not talk about your opinions because people are so divided here. The right and the left, oh my goodness, I am surprised they are not at war. And then do not talk about your stand, like your politics, your religion. You know, the way in Kenya, like most people in Kenya profess to be Christians. So if you're a Christian and you come here and you probably are going to church with the same person, I think people used to have this greeting. I don't know if they still have it. When they meet you and you're a Christian, they say, praise the Lord, you know, and then they start telling you about their testimony, about their, you know, like talk about God and stuff like that. Not here, not here. How people wear their Christianity is very different, and you should never talk about religion at work. You're just gonna be inviting. It's just people are gonna talk about, like, they will report you to the management saying you're imposing your religion to them. You will be written up. And then for politics, it's just not wise, even for somebody that you're meeting, even the friends that you have, just unless you're meeting in a campaign where you're doing like your Democratic or Republican thing, but just regular, like a social setting or anywhere, don't talk about politics. Do not, because people are so divided and you don't know where they are, and you don't want that to come out. Another thing, you don't want to talk about your stand on homosexuality. Oh my God, you know the way probably in Africa people are very intolerant about that. Just keep your opinions there. Just leave it at the port, or take it to where it's tolerated. I think some churches do, but in public spaces, at work, don't talk about politics, don't talk about religion, don't talk about homosexuality. Just to be safe and to maintain friends and to maintain your job. Those are like no-go zones with Americans, I feel. Okay, so Americans smile a lot. That or that, right? Mostly it's that. So a smile in America is a form of acknowledgement. It's a form of somebody actually saying hi to you, and they love that small talk. Or if they don't tell you if they don't do a small talk, they'll just I think in many countries you feel like if you're smiling at someone, it's because you know them. So when you come here and somebody smiles at you, it's not that they like you, or if it's an opposite sex, it's not like they're being suggestive. It's a sign of them saying hello, right? And then they love small talk. Small talk as in engaging, very friendly in their talk. They'll talk about the weather. Hi, it's a beautiful day today, right? It's going to be beautiful tomorrow or the whole week. They'll engage in that small talk. That's a beautiful dress you're wearing. Where did you get that? And people will tell you the details in that small talk. But that small talk doesn't mean that they're gonna give you their number. It doesn't mean you'll see them again. It's possible that the person who's giving you the small talk, that small chit chat, tomorrow when you meet them, oh my God, Americans know how to switch on and off. They live it. I always say Americans live in moments. So they can have that small talk with you, but tomorrow, if you see the same person, they might not greet you. So don't be surprised It's like, I really believe Americans live in moments. If they want to be present with you today, they'll be present with you and feel like you know each other, right? But it ends there. It ends there. It doesn't go beyond like you're gonna be friends. So their friendliness doesn't have the intimacy. It's not like, you know, in Kenya, it's like you can go you can meet somebody in the streets and have a conversation with a stranger, and it's gonna be like a deep conversation. Here is small talk. Even though they are present like that, it ends there. In Kenya, it doesn't usually. You begin asking where you're from, where did you go to school. You have like a long conversation. I don't know about other African countries, but it is possible to have like a intimate conversation with a stranger. Here, no. They keep it to weather. They keep it to beautiful dress. They keep it to just small talk. They keep it to football, who was playing and who was not. And they'll be very, trust me, I'm not saying they're not friendly. They are very friendly. But don't expect that it's going to go beyond that. I think it goes to that boundary thing. Americans watch their boundaries a lot. And if they don't know you, they don't know you. It's like there's almost like a mistrust. There's almost, I couldn't say it's mistrust, but there's just that something. There are walls. Americans have walls. And I think that's because it's individualistic. It's the difference between individualistic and collective society. It is easy for a Kenyan or for anybody from another African country, or even Japan, I believe, or maybe Asian countries or South American countries. It is easy to have an intimate conversation and feel a sense of trust, feel a sense of brotherhood, because there is that. Collective society is the feeling of brotherhood. So when you meet somebody in my culture, and I still have that, when I meet somebody, I'm not feeling like my walls are up. I see them and I feel like I know them, right? So you talk to people like you know them. You greet them like you know them. Not here. Things are formal, even though that small talk is very formal. It's limited to topics like weather. It's limited to very general topics. I feel like in Africa, you can actually have a heart-to-heart conversation with a stranger. Not here. People have stages of knowing you. Really, it has stages of knowing you. Even by the time they give you their number, it's a big deal. Or even if they give you their number, they tell you, oh, let me know if you need anything. It doesn't really mean like you're gonna call them and tell them your problems. It's just courtesy. I think they're being courteous. And I'm sorry if I'm probably branding Americans the wrong way, but that's just my experience. I feel like when they are telling you, oh, let me know if I can do anything for you, it's just them being courteous. It really doesn't mean that you go tell them your problems. Isn't that ironic? That's the irony. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Let me know. They will be very friendly. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Man, don't go there with a lot of your problems telling them. It's just a language of courtesy. It's a language of being friendly. It's being polite, right? It's very ironic. Very ironic. Very friendly, but lacking in intimacy because of the boundaries and because the country is individualistic. That brotherhood thing is not there. Even though some people really have that. And when they have that, you're gonna know. It's not gonna be superficial. It's not gonna be the small talk. They will vocalize that. They will tell you, oh, you know what? I really like your company and I would like to see you again. So they formalize it. I really like our meeting today. Oh, I really enjoyed our conversation. Is it okay if I have your number? So they'll say something like that. But the fact that they're just telling you, oh, let me know if I can do anything for you, just take that with a grain of salt. Take that with a grain of salt already. And then when they say, how are you? It's just a formal of greeting. It's just say you're good. Don't start saying, oh, I'm sad, I'm not good. They don't have time. It's just the same theme. How are you? How are you? It's just like saying Sasa. It's just saying what's up, and then that's it. They're just being courteous, just acknowledging you. It's just a form of acknowledging you. I see you, and it ends there. It really isn't a way of they really don't want to know how you are. Really, it's not like they really want to know how you are. It's just a form of greeting. Hey, how are you today? And they will say that at work. They will say that, I don't know, whatever spaces. How are you today? You just better say, I'm good, even if you're not. Just say, I'm good, and then that's it, right? It's not an invitation to actually tell them your story. It's not an invitation. The irony of how are you, right? It's not an invitation. Okay, so last and not least, when you see a sign that says do not trespass, it just means that. It means it's a private property. You will be shot. You will be shot, and it will be self-defense, right? End of story. So if you see a sign, do not trespass, or actually going into someone's house, do not do that. So it goes back to the American boundaries. Do not trespass means do not trespass. I can't even explain anything beyond that. The Americans have guns, okay? So be careful. Private property means private property. If you see a sign that says no drive, it's private property, it means that. It means that, right? Be careful. So guys, that's about it about this section of American culture explained. What do you guys think about some of these things? Let me know in the comment section below. What did you like? What did you not like? What was interesting? What was surprising? What was like thumbs down, thumbs up? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about your culture? Is your culture, would you feel like, okay, I think we are better here, and I think we are not better here, right? So every culture has the down and ups, right? So let me know in the comment section below. I really appreciate you watching until the end. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, kwaheri. Kwaheri means goodbye in Swahili. Thank you guys.